Welcome to the Duke Show. And today we have a real good, informative video. But first, I would like to show y'all my Twitter profile. Okay, so this is my Twitter right here, General Duke 0526. Y'all go subscribe to that. Um, and just to let y'all know right now, it says my account is locked right now because I broke some of the guidelines and the rules. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only in read mode right now, but I think I got like a day or something like that to start posting and things of that nature. So y'all go subscribe to my Twitter for some good content, and this is my Twitter right here, General Duke 0526. Fourth, fifth account, straight masculine guy who don't give a fuck. So yeah, go subscribe to that. So today, right now, we got a good video, man. We got a good video, good vid. We got a good vid. All right. Let's see. Where is it at? All right, so this is the video right here. But before we get to this video, uh, just the topic right now. We got Kamala Harris on the topic right now today. My first vid is Kamala Harris, right? So this the thing right now is that we got a fox or a wolf in the hen house, and just for all you voters who don't know what's what or who to vote for, I'm gonna just give y'all a little something that I done came across. So this woman has said that this is her grandmother right here. Her visiting my paternal grandmother in Jamaica, right? But the whole time, somebody did they research on her grandma, right? Boom. Date of birth, 1964, October 20th. She's 59 years old. Oakland, right? Boom. And her grandmother that she had in this picture, right here, her right here, Brielle, that same woman died in 1960. So it's no way this is her grandmother. And she 59, she was born in 1964. There's no way she is her grandmother because she died in 1960, right? Boom. Now, Candace Owens, she did a deep dive, like she just said. She did a deep dive, right? Let's hear what she got to say about this.
Can't find any evidence that Kamala Harris is black. So I said, I'm going to pause everything and do a deep dive on Kamala Harris's genealogy. And what I discovered is so shocking. Okay. So first, let's start with just Kamala Harris's birth certificate. This is it. This is an authentic copy of it. It's already been discussed. You can see in the corner there that we have highlighted on her mother's name is an Indian name, Shailamala Gopalan, and under color or race of mother, her mother has put Caucasian, extremely controversial, but we don't need to focus on the mother because the mother, everyone accepts the mother is not black at all, right? So if she's some part Caucasian.
The mother is Caucasian, but she's an Indian birthplace. Come on, man. We got a fox, a wolf in the hen house.
And majority Indian, everyone accepts that the mother is not the claim to her Black heritage. It is the father. From the bottom there, you can see that it says that her father's name is Donald Jasper Harris and that the color or the race of the father is listed as Jamaican. Okay, so you can be Jamaican, you can grow up in Jamaica and not be Black, obviously. It's like Elon Musk, like he was born and raised in Africa. It would be absurd for Elon Musk to say that he was Black because he is not Black. He is a white African. So I wanted to go further into Donald Jasper Harris, allegedly born in Jamaica in 1938. He has indicated that someone in his family is Black. So who are his parents? Okay, so this is Kamala's dad, Donald Harris. We're looking now into Kamala's grandparents. The grandparents' names are Beryl Christie Finnegan Harris and Oscar Joseph Brown Harris. So let's start with Beryl. Let's start with her grandmother. This is an alleged photo of Beryl Christie Harris, okay? It is the only one that exists in the public domain, and I want you guys to know that it was presented by Kamala herself. I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, like where did this photo come from? Actually, Kamala is the one that entered this into the public domain in her book, which is entitled The Truths We Hold, which was published in 2019. So looking at this woman, she looks Black, and she wrote, visiting my paternal grandmother, Beryl, in Jamaica, okay? Now, when I saw this, I assumed it was a fake photo, and I assumed that somebody had put it up other than Kamala, because just doing a very brief search, and then I triple, quadruple checked this across multiple websites, genealogy websites and genealogists, that can't be Kamala's grandmother. Let's pull up a picture of her again. That can't be Kamala's grandmother because, at least according to my research, Grandma Beryl died before Kamala was born. And now I want the internet to fact check this with me. This is wild, okay? Beryl was born in 1921 and she died in 1960, okay? I've checked grave sites everywhere. This is it's not exactly a very common name and not an exactly very common place, specifically where she was born, St. Anne's Parish in Jamaica. That would mean that Beryl had Kamala's father when she was just 17 years old in 1938, and she died when she was just 39 years old. The Black woman in that photo is not 39 years old. So this is a major discrepancy, okay? And this is just a tiny bit of digging. I went, wait a second. Does anybody realize that, like, Beryl allegedly died when she was 39 years old in 1960? That means that Kamala would have been born 4 years after her grandmother died in 1964. 1964 is when Kamala was born. Her grandmother died in 1960. So who is that woman that is in the photo with Kamala, okay? Beryl Finnegan, now looking more into her grandmother, was definitively not Black. Now, how do we know this? Because Beryl, that woman that you just saw, her father was Patrick Alhanasus Finnegan, who was an Irish.
Yeah, so what she's saying is that this woman right here is not her paternal grandmother. Her grandmother is a white woman, Irish, in fact. We got a wolf in the hen house, y'all.
Looking more into her grandmother, was definitively not Black. Now, how do we know this? Because Beryl, that woman that you just saw, her father was Patrick Alhanasus Finnegan, who was an Irish slaver, okay? So that woman that you just saw, at a bare minimum, has to be half white. An Irish slaver is who her father was.
Her grandmother's father is a slave owner, was a slave owner. So Kamala Harris' grandfather was an Irish slave master. Kamala Harris is a descendant of slave owners. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do y'all get what the significance of this is? She is not black. She is not for you. All you black women, all you black dudes, all you white dudes, white women, Asian women, she's lying to you guys, man. You have to understand what's going on right now. We have a wolf in the hen house. She's smiling and grinning and shucking and jiving. You better thank a union member. All of these different accents that she put on when she comes to these different cities and states. She's a character. She's a puppet. There are masters that are pulling her strings. If you guys vote for this woman, the economy in America is going to crumble even more. Just trust me. Understand what's going on right now. The significance of this video.
Doesn't look like that. Maybe that Irish slaver married a super duper black woman. I don't know, but I know that that is not a picture of Beryl, and I know that Beryl is at a minimum half white, okay? Because the father was an Irish slaver. Now, what about Kamala's grandfather? The other side of this, Oscar Joseph Brown Harris is his name. That's allegedly who Beryl married, right? Okay. What I've learned about him, this is the photo that they have produced of him. That's supposed to be her grandfather. What I've learned about Oscar was that he was born in 1914. Brown was his mother's maiden name. His mother was a woman named Christiana Brown, who was known as Miss Chrissy. Christiana Brown's father was also a white Irish slave trader named Colonel Hamilton Brown. That is the white Irish slave trader named Colonel Brown. He married an indentured servant, an Irish woman named Kate Williams, presumably Catherine Williams. And let me tell you how wealthy her family was. Colonel Hamilton established the town that they lived in. It was called Hamilton Town. It's now called Brown Town. And he owned, at a minimum, 1,120 slaves.
Her great-grandfather owned 1,120 slaves. So yeah, I ain't gonna say I'ma just do just this for black people. No. You wanna know why? Because in her blood is a slave master. She is a descendant of wealthy slave masters. This is why when she get up and do interviews and debates and stuff like that, she can't really speak the way she want to speak. She can't say the things that we understand. You want to know why? Because she is a wolf in a hen house. Her background is not going to check out. She's a liar, a manipulator, deceiver. And who do that? Satan. I'm telling y'all, man, this video right here should break the internet. I don't know what's going on, but I'ma put this up. I'ma post it. She is a descendant of slave masters, y'all.
According to records, okay? So they were a family of wealthy Irish slave traders. But now let's go back to that photo again. Who is this with Kamala Harris that is wrongly assumed to be her grandmother? Again, you guys can fact check me. I was going, this is just weird. Had nobody noticed this? Well, that woman looks an awful lot like a slightly younger version of somebody that we are told is Kamala's great-grandmother, okay? A woman named Aura Iris Finnegan Allen. See, that face looks just like the woman that we just saw, but slightly older. And let's go back again to that photo of the Beryl, who's definitely not Beryl, okay? And let's go forward here so you guys can get this in your head. That looks like the same woman to me, okay?
Now, this part right here, if this is Kamala right here, And this lady is damn near in her 90s or, 80s or something like that. This woman cannot be the same woman. She's standing and no. This woman should be dead. She should be dead by now. The photos black and white. No, she's no. This is not the same person.
Looks like the same woman to me, okay? But this woman is allegedly her great grandmother, who is known as Miss Iris, okay? So pull up Miss Iris again, the great grandmother who Kamala is allegedly on her lap. We can all agree that that woman looks to be at least some percentage black, and it's about to get weird, okay? So first, just so we are clear, even if this woman was 100% black, that would make Kamala majority Irish white. She would be majority white. So it's completely crazy that she would suddenly claw out and pretend that she's black, okay? If she was 100% that woman, great-grandmother, if she was 100% black, that would make Kamala 12% black under a best-case scenario. But I thought, okay, that's Miss Iris. She's saying that's her great-grandmother. Let me verify that Miss Iris was fully black. And a way to do that would be to take a look at Miss Iris's children, Now, to be clear, she allegedly had 4 children. So we have Kamala's missing grandmother, Beryl, who allegedly died at the age of 39, as well as some of Kamala's great uncles and great aunts. And their names were Abraham Judah Finnegan, Noel Finnegan, and Bernard Finnegan, okay? So Beryl, the missing grandma, has 3 siblings: Abraham, Judah Finnegan, Noel Finnegan, and Bernard Finnegan. All of these people have apparently evaporated into thin air. Literally cannot find a single trace of these people, who definitely do not have black names, okay? And I'm just going, I just want to see a picture here. So I'm going to put a bounty on it. I would like someone to do a little bit of due diligence here. Find me Beryl Finnegan and Beryl's 3 siblings. Okay.
Now just listen to the names that she said. Those names don't sound black. Finnegan, Beryl, Abraham. Come on, man. These names are not black people names, man. This is why nobody knows what ethnicity she is. One minute she Indian, one minute she black, one minute she this, one minute she that. You want to know why? Because she's lying. And Candace Owens just put a bounty. She put a bounty on the head of her grandma. This is how G Candace Owens is, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about her, but she be coming with some facts about some things that y'all don't want to hear. But come on, she just put a bounty on the head of Beryl Finnegan. Who is her? Who was her kids? What they look like? Where they was at? Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Our kids' lives are at stake. Our lives are at stake. Come on, y'all. We can't just do the identity politics no more, man. It's not getting us nowhere. These people are manipulators. These people are perverts. These people are not for us. These are, if you look into the backgrounds of most of these politicians, they got some shady backgrounds, man. And then when they get into office, they play a whole nother different character. Come on, y'all. We gotta wake up, man. We can't do that identity politics, man. We gotta know what's going on. It's we the people.
Okay, a photo, anything, $1,000. You email it to info@CandaceOwens.com, because I am telling you, something is not right here. How did nobody realize that Beryl died in 1960 and Kamala, in her book, published a photo of a grandparent who she wasn't alive to meet? Okay? Where is the real Beryl? A photo of Beryl, a photo of any of Beryl's siblings, literally disappeared without a trace. This is the only reason, okay, that people are convinced that Kamala must have some black in her family is because of these alleged relatives. And it's just ironic because her family is extraordinarily Irish white, extraordinarily wealthy slave owning descendants. And the only reason we have this image in our head, just like Trump said, suddenly she was black, is because Kamala's father in 2020, just after Kamala published that photo in her book, Kamala's father in 2020 similarly decided to publish an essay entitled Reflections of a Jamaican Father, where he only included in all of his white Irish slave owning family, he only decided to include a photo of Miss Iris and Miss Chrissy, who look like the same person to me. Why would he do that? We got a big old family, got a ton of wealth. Everyone's got a slave. Why did you decide in 2020 to publish a photo of these two women, just like Kamala did in her book? I've got question marks. I don't know how it's possible that every time we are electing someone to office, they have a very shady family background, and hers is extremely shady. There's something weird here, okay? Beryl and siblings, huge question mark. I don't know. Abraham Judah does not sound to me like the blackest person in the world. And I'm going to need you guys to get on it, internet. $1,000 bounty. Email it to info@candaceowens.com, especially if you're in Jamaica. We got to be able to find something here.
Well, there it is, folks. There it is. There it is, folks. Come on, man. It don't get no clearer than this. It don't get no clearer than this. So if y'all still want to vote for this woman and still want to, she the black woman and I'm going to vote for her regardless. And she's just showing signs after signs after signs that I don't know about this woman. If y'all can't pick up on that by now, man, I don't know what's going on, man. She's gonna come on, man. She a descendant of slave masters. What do you think she gonna do to you? What you think she gonna do to us? Come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up. They doing the whole Obama thing. Obama came in. He black. So every black person voted for him. Didn't even care what he was gonna do for us. And the whole time it was just destruction after destruction in the black neighborhoods. Right? Trump got in. We oh, Trump racist. Woody woo. Things got a little better though under Trump though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Biden got back in. What happened? Crumbled. What you think she gonna do when she get in office? It's gonna get worse. So y'all better wake up and figure out what's really going on, man. She can't even answer the questions, y'all.
We failed somehow because we forgot to cast our ballots, and it's our duty as women.
But yeah, that's the video I wanted to show to y'all. And hopefully y'all, think outside the box, man. Open your brains up, man. I know it's kind of hard for people to change. It's hard to change. It's hard to believe in something it's hard to believe in something new when you have believed in something for so long in your life. But you got to understand what's going on nowadays, man. It's not these people that's in these high places don't care about the people that's at the bottom. If they did, it won't be no homelessness. If they did, it would be justice. It would be righteousness. It would be, things that's beneficial for the people that's in America. It's not. Y'all gotta open up your eyes and wake up, man. We got a fox in the hen house, y'all.